In this video, I'll show you how to make text scale or zoom in or out so that it kind of animates into your kinetic typography assignment. So here's essentially the effect that I'm going to show you how to do. I have this word scale, and when I play the animation, it actually gets so large that the text kind of comes at you and it goes off the screen. So we're going to do something like that. We can also do it in reverse so that the text gets really big and then comes back into place too. So again, just changing your values of the keyframes can help you do that. So I'm going to make a new composition to show you how to do this. I'm just going to call this sample zoom, and I'm just going to again check my presets, check my duration, and I'm going to change my background color to something like that. I'm going to click OK. Now to make this, you need to make some text. Again, I'm going to click on the text tool. Over here are my settings. I'm actually just going to type the word zoom for this one. Now I want this to be in the center of my screen, so I'm going to go to the align palette and I'm going to align it to the center of the composition. Here is one thing you need to pay attention to. Wherever your anchor point is where the text is going to zoom in on. So I have my anchor point down here at the bottom of the Z. I'm going to use the pan behind tool, and I'm actually going to make it go into the middle of one of these O holes like this, so that when this gets bigger, it's going to look like the text is zooming up onto you and you're looking through this hole right here. So now to do this, I'm going to come down to my text layer here. I'm going to twirl that down, go to transform, and I'm going to use scale to do this. So I'm going to set the scale keyframe essentially at 100%. And now this is more of a, I want it to leave the screen kind of animation. So I'm going to scroll ahead maybe to 1 second or 20 frames. I'm going to set another keyframe here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and make sure these are constrained. But I'm going to drag this zoom up a lot, just as much as I can until the words disappear from the screen like this. And again, After Effects will fill in the in-between to figure out how to make this work for you. So this is a really easy animation to create. It only needs 2 keyframes. So if I press spacebar here, I get that. Now again, with our other animations that we've made, I think that Easy Ease makes this better. So I'm going to go to Keyframe Assistant and choose Easy Ease. And when I do that, it just does look a little bit nicer. If you need to, if you go too close on this one here, that's going to happen so fast you might not even see what's happening. So this might need to be a longer animation. If you want this to kind of work the other way, what you might want to do then is you might want to have your text start really big and then end kind of at the normal. So now I kind of have my zoom show up this way. And I always think that when you're animating stuff like this, it needs to over zoom. So instead of 100% here, I'm going to say it needs to be at 95%. And then I'm going to page down just a couple frames and then set it up to 100% like this. So now when it kind of hits the background and then kind of goes into place. So again, this is really useful for transitions, and this is a really easy effect that you can add to your kinetic typography assignment.